Okay, we're here. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
What's up?
Another adventure in Dragonlance with our wonderful adventurers who are
Mm.
haven't seen for a while. So, well, actually, no, I've seen most of them during the week, but we haven't played this one for a while. So,
No kidding.
we're just gonna jump right into it. Would you guys like to roll a d20 and see who's going to be recapping the story? Because I need a reminder because I don't remember what the hell happened.
Oh boy. Okay.
Didn't I just tell you what the hell happened?
Nope, I wasn't listening.
Of course you weren't listening.
Uh-oh, Boris.
Okay. It
Oh
doesn't
no,
matter.
it's
The tie doesn't matter.
right. I know. I just saw it. So it's out.
Fuck me, dude.
This was the one time everyone's like, no, not me. The DM said that he doesn't remember. He should roll 2 just for funsies.
No,
Yeah.
that's not how that
I think
works.
that's a good idea.
No, you guys like to change the rules. No, no changing.
I'm just not changing the rules, spicing things up this time.
Oh my
so.
god. No, because I'll roll and I'll probably roll under a 4 and then I have to do it.
Come on, that would be really funny.
Jesus Christ.
All
What did
right.
you roll?
What'd you roll?
Oh my god. No, because my recaps
I take that too.
my recaps don't work because I remember like from the bad guy's side. Gives away too much information.
Interesting turn on turn of events.
Oh my god, that's not fair. No, we're
We
not
were
doing
infiltrated by these meddling children, and
I DM so I don't have to recap, okay? But
you'll have to recap those rules for us.
yeah, right. All right, so we're gonna
If you want, I can
introduce.
volunteer as tribute.
No, we're gonna introduce everybody, and we'll end with Alfie. So we'll start with Remy, then Liam, then Boris, then Guy, and then Alfie. And Alfie, just do your best, because literally I can't say anything because I don't remember half of what happened either.
I'm good.
Accidentally give us more info.
I can volunteer as tribute if you want.
Do you want to be tribute? Okay, you could.
I said, well,
I
I
don't
had the notes,
remember.
and I happened to tell you what happened right before.
Yeah, I was
You
fixing
just don't remember
things.
because you don't listen.
I don't.
Damn.
Got a lot of going on in this head right now, so I get a pass today. Anyway, all right. So then, fine, Remy, you could give the recap. We'll start with Liam and go down the line. Is that fine with everybody?
As long
Yeah,
as
I'm
they
good.
need.
Okay, so go ahead, Liam. Introduce yourself. Tell all these wonderful people who you're playing. Why is this running?
I'm playing finding why my unmute button isn't working. Hello everybody, I'm Liam, and I'll be playing Liam because I'm Liam, and this is a game of Dungeons and Dragons, I think.
I'm the
But
dude
I
disguised.
what was that? What was that?
that statement made me think of I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
Oh boy.
That's how I feel right about now.
Oh.
But I am a ranger, about 2,000 leagues out of my sea, and looking forward to not dying today. Hopefully, this would be a nice series of events if we were to survive yet another day by some minor miracle.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Boris.
I'm Rhino. I play Boris. I am a human wizard, and I don't even know. I do good things. I do good deeds. I follow the rules. I think that about sums it up.
He's a good wizard boy.
Very accurate.
Nobody said what rules. I haven't broken any wizard rules.
Not yet. All right.
Fair.
All right, go ahead, guy.
Oh, hello. I'm Loco 1956 in chat. I play Guy the Devout, who is a paladin, and he is on a quest to protect Lady Remy, which is quickly becoming very hard endeavor because she thinks she's a fighter instead of a healer. But yeah, that's it.
Behave the last time.
You feeling called out, Remy? Just a little? Go ahead, Alfie.
Behave the last time.
Hello, my name is Alfie. I am the resident party's fighter and candor. I chew bubblegum and fuck shit up, and I'm currently out of bubblegum.
Nice.
All right, Remy.
All right. Hi, I'm Lady Magdala, mainly known as Lady M here on the socials and gaming stuff. And I play Remy, our group's cleric that, is trying to get people to understand that the gods are coming back and that the clerics do exist, but no one wants to listen. So I'm doing my best, and I behaved the last time. I used magic and a magic sword to fight for me at a distance. So I behaved, Guy.
Magic sword. Oh, you're talking about the spiritual weapon?
Yes. that thing.
I didn't realize it
Anyway.
was a
Abby's
sword.
like, I never gave you a.
Yeah, I was like,
Magic
what
sword?
sword? Hold on, back up. Okay, good.
Anyway. So, when we last left off, we actually finished up a fight. We revived Boris because Boris was on his deathbed, but he became alive again because we helped heal him. Cleric powers. Anyway, so we fought the little toad monster thing, and we decided that this glowing stone needed to be buried. So we tied a rope around Boris while everybody was up on top, and he cast a spell to collapse the thing, and everyone just yanked as he ran, and we just tried to keep up with it as possible. We also saved the water elf, Yerikel?
Sea elves, but yes.
Or a high sea elf, their priestess, and Roan. And so we took her back, and she was happy to be back. And Roan's going to hang out with us until we take him home.
Excellent. All right, so inspiration is already being given to Guy and Remy.
Ooh, sweet,
Yay.
thank you. Who done that?
Thank
Forgot
you so
about
much.
Derek part
That
two.
was wandering.
Wandering, awesome. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it, Wandering.
So, thank you, wandering.
It was like, here's inspiration for behaving, and here's inspiration for
For trying to keep
dealing
her.
with it.
All right. So, oh wait, you were done, right? So yeah, you did return Yurtal to her people. They were very happy. They did ask if you can continue to.
Oh shit.
Oh, I got halfling's luck. Thank you. Because I had I was gonna say I have nothing today, but now I have halfling's luck. Yay.
Wandering.
Listen, it's a reroll of a 1. It's not that bad, okay?
And devouring, I'm not surprised you prefer the to reward.
No,
Miss
we're not
Morgan.
surprised.
Yeah, none of us are surprised. So,
Not at all.
you guys are out in the plains. I think were you planning to meet up? Like, I don't remember exactly where you guys left off, but you went back to
The temples.
the temple. So you're in like this area. I don't know if you guys have the map
Yeah.
up. Do you have the map
We
up?
had combat when we ended last time.
Right, we ended with combat, but you guys are like in this area somewhere.
Yeah, we dropped off
Actually,
Yuriko,
no, you'd be in this
and
thing.
we rested. We rested there before heading off with Rome.
Yes.
Because the plan was we were supposed to meet the army here, I want to say.
Oh, I don't have the map up.
That's
Because they were taking the long way around.
Yeah, they were heading into that area where you believe there's a crossing according to the map.
Well,
So-
I mean, it's at least from what it's not the narrowest of the gorges, yeah.
Yeah. Also, they were protected. Like you kept them on the south side of this ridge of hills.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I remember.
Mhm.
Yeah, you were going to meet
That
up
was
in
pretty.
this area here, but you guys are here right now.
Yeah,
If
we were just. I
remember
think the
correctly,
next.
we're still like way ahead of them, so we were planning on going to our last tourist destination first.
Yes,
Oh,
you
that's
do.
right, it
Yes,
was
because they are moving so
something
slowly.
here?
You think you have like
Yep.
plenty of time to get to there.
Yep.
It was somewhere here,
Yeah,
right?
that
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
And then we were going to
Yeah.
meet them in this area.
Correct. Okay. So you're going from here to here.
See,
yeah,
Ish.
whichever one.
So
Yeah.
colorful.
I'm gonna make mine red. I'm gonna change it.
That was to meet with Mr. has a cool name elf. I want to say it was Stargazer.
I think that was his
Oh.
last name.
Well, yeah, that's the right in the matter.
First name starts with a D. Starts with a D.
Isn't it Ishfern
Deep Stargazer.
His name
Ooh.
was Ishfern.
Yeah, Ishfern Stargazer is a tired, elder-looking sea elf.
He's the one that gave
No,
me.
he's the mean man.
Stargazer's the one that
That's
gave
the
me
mean one.
the whalebone
He says
spear.
he's got
Yeah,
the best name though. So he's the only one.
Dalamar.
Yeah.
Dalamar is the one you're
Dalamar.
going to meet. Yes, Liam, because I don't think I ever given inspiration to Liam or Liam inspiration. So Liam, you also have inspiration from wandering.
Oh, thank you
Yay.
kindly.
Yay! We come back and we're getting all sorts of gifts. You missed us. You love
It
us.
seems that way.
these-
Thank you,
Yeah,
Chad.
we missed everybody.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I know
we
I
have-
missed everybody.
we have established that you guys can move like 2.5 squares a day, right, or something like that, or is it 3 now? Ranger, how
Excellent.
many hexes
We
can you
moved
move a
pretty
day?
quickly.
I know it's pretty quick compared to
Uh,
everyone else who moves like a square.
6
So I thought it was
miles,
2.5 or something.
full speed.
I think it was. Yeah,
6
it
miles,
was.
4 speed 4.
Is it 4 now?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm, I know it's up there.
I will triple check. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
double
it's
check
4.
because I'm drawing a blank. It's 6 miles per hex. Normal movement speed is 3, but yeah, isn't it like 3? Because with moving with the
Okay,
army, you
normal
had to move
traveling
half.
Yeah, normal traveling speed, without the terrain and stuff, is 24 miles a day, which would be 4 squares.
4. Okay.
Normally, it would be half that.
Right,
down
and
to
you
2
have that.
squares, but then we got the thing, so now it's
Right.
back to 4 squares.
Okay, perfect. That's what it was. I thought it was 3 for some reason. That was
That's
still
right.
faster than the other ones. Before is good.
Yeah.
So from where you are to there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about 5 squares. So it's going to take you a little over a day to get there. All right. So I need some dice rolls. Who would like to volunteer?
I like to volunteer.
Okay, Alfie. You can roll me. First, roll me a d10.
Okie dokie.
What was that? A 5? A 5. All right. So during your travels, the wash will actually come up and fill many of the I want to say ravines, but that's not right because they're not that deep. But basically the channels So many of the channels are filled with water because the wash has come in. Okay? Everybody remembers what the wash is? Okay. We're just making sure.
Yep.
Because I looked up and everybody kind of
We
looked
watched
like,
it happen.
what are you talking about? That's one.
I get it.
All right. And then I also need you to roll me a D20, Alfie.
Okie doke.
Oof. Okay. All right. For the most part.
Now, as a reminder, I have water walk on standby when we're doing our travels.
If you have to cross over or something. Well, you actually start in one,
Yeah.
so you would actually have to get out of that one that you started in. But you also have. Oh, thank you for the sub. Oh, Loco. You guys have also an ability on you right now that you can tell when the wash is coming. So it wasn't a threat.
yeah.
It was more like, hey, we need to get out of this channel real quick. You guys
Mhm.
remember you had that?
Yep. Now
Yeah.
I do.
Yep.
Yeah, so it wasn't like you didn't have a problem, you just had to get out of the channel. So you're avoiding that, and then if you're crossing some, you would you can obviously use the water walk if you need to. But for the most part, you can get pretty close to this area without crossing into a channel or having to climb in and out of one or swim across one. Liam, can guide you there fairly easily. I mean, you guys have a rough map of the area too, so it's not like you don't know where you're going. But you won't make it there in one day, so you're gonna have to set camp one night out. During
Sounds good to me.
during the night of camping, I have your watches. That's still the same, right? You're not changing them.
I don't believe so. No.
Okay.
Yep.
So, who's the lucky recipient? I say lucky, but it's not really
I
lucky.
don't know if I like how that.
It's Liam. Okay, because Liam's on third watch. So
The
Liam,
person they can't see.
the person they can't see, yes. So what happens here is kind of dependent on Liam. So Liam, while you guys are on watch, while you guys are camping and resting, in the distance you will see a patrol. They're not heading towards you. They're kind of like. Could I what?
Sorry. You went to say something and my whole computer froze up.
Oh.
Was that the Dragon Army Patrol?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll see a couple of the winged reptilians and a few humans marching along. Not marching, basically like a squad formation. So they're loosely grouped up, basically just walking through the rocks, looking around. But they're not heading towards you.
Okay, they're just sort of adjacent.
Mhm.
All right, then.
They're heading northward, actually away from you.
Well, that's convenient. I guess then I'll just sort of I imagine that all of the prissy folks would every time that we make camp out here, I imagine all the prissy folks need a fire to stay warm and heat their food and such. And so I will kick some sand into the dugout.
Who are these prissy folks?
Now we know how he feels. Wow.
I'm gonna need some clarification here on who.
So
I'll kick some sand into the dugout fire pit, just to make sure the embers are out, and then I'll just sort of keep an eye on them on the horizon and make sure they don't start heading in our direction.
Okay. So you're gonna conceal the
quiet.
Yeah, Liam was a little bit quieter than everyone
Well,
else.
there's a standing army going by. What do you expect?
He's whispering.
He's quiet.
If I raise him, though, Loco and Rhino will like blow out everyone is. Hold on, let me change him in Discord.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me make him a little bit
You
louder.
always tell me I'm too low, so I don't know what to do.
No, you're fine today.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Liam. Go ahead, Liam. Say something. I raised your volume in Discord.
Hoity toity toy, I will come back.
It's
Beautiful.
better.
That was a
Let me
beautiful
see if it's on
response.
my end as well.
All right.
Enter mic in mouth and talk like a airline pilot.
Oh God.
India Golf 99.
There you go. There you go. There it is.
It's like everybody at home just went ah.
Oh.
All right. So you're gonna basically snuff out your fire, and not really snuff out because you've mentioned it before. You kind of dig a hole and put the fire into the ground. So
yeah, so it's a pitch fire, one for the flame, one for the air in.
Right.
You just kick dust over the top. It snuffs it.
Yeah. So that's not a problem. They haven't, like I said, they seem to be marching away from you, and they are also carrying torches. Their humans can't see in the dark either. So. Yes,
Don't shake your head. You're a human. You're just a weirdo.
Don't you shake your head at me.
You are human.
You'll scout with them for a little bit, and you'll watch them receive. Like, are you following them, or are you just watching them like walk away?
No, I don't think I'd go further than like 30 to 60 feet from the campsite, just to sort of make sure that they leave.
Okay.
Especially if they have torches, it probably won't be too hard to watch them into the distance.
All right. You watch them for a little bit, and then as you're watching them, you'll notice a shadow cut across the sky.
Shadow bear any resemblance to the shadow that struck down upon us the day before? Is that manticores?
No, they're not manticores. I was like, wait, what shadow? Yes, the manticores. No. This one's more serpentine, long tail. You fought one before a couple of weeks back.
Oh, I got the teeth of one of those, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
All right. So does it seem like it's probably patrol that's following them? In the sky.
So you'll watch it like cut across the sky, and it'll actually land with them. And there's a moment or so that they're interacting, and then it will take flight and fly to the north.
Oh.
Like a northwesterly direction.
Interesting. Quite very interesting indeed. Northwest would sort of put is it like more north than west, if I had to guess?
Hold on.
North by northwest, if you will.
From where you are, slightly, like barely.
Okay.
I mean, if it was anybody else, I would have said no. But you could tell that it's a little bit more bearing to the north, but not a whole hell of a lot.
That's fair. Then I'll just sort of keep my eyes open for the remainder of the shift and let everybody know what I saw in the morning.
Well, also, while you're out there watching them, you notice something else. In the distance to the north, basically your destination is silhouetted against the sky, and what you see is a large tower. But something about the top of the tower is different. You could actually see like motes of light between the stones. It takes you a minute, like you're looking at it and you kind of like shift a little bit to make sure that's what you're seeing. But yes, it looks like the top is jagged and split.
Jagged and split. With one bright orange eye staring back at me.
Yes, it's engulfed in fire. It casts a light in your direction.
Welcome
to the glorious vestige in the dark.
Plot twist: you're in Middle Earth now.
Yes. I got the new Lord of the Rings RPG, and I was just like, gotta try it.
They'll never notice.
Nobody will know. Oh my
Alrighty.
god.
Well, I'll make note of that for the morning, and just make sure no one else sort of wanders too close to our camp.
Yeah, for the rest of the evening, especially with you on high alert, you don't notice much of anything. You know, the occasional wasteland creatures, you know, mole rats or things of that nature, but nothing that you need to be worried about.
Sounds good. Sounds very good indeed.
The next morning, all of you will wake up, break camp. Alfie, roll me a d10.
Okay. 9.
So the wash is still high.
Oh, that makes traveling easier if we can walk across the water.
The evil tower casts copyright infringement. Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Well, I suppose I'll let everyone know that I saw not only a foot patrol in the dark of the night, but also a sky patrol that seemed to be heading in the rough direction that we know there to be a what is Camp Carrion, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So I will pass that knowledge on as we get about our day.
Fun.
So the waterwork spell, Remy, that's basically the entire group, right? Is this the same one that the druid cast on Saturdays? Okay.
I think so.
Okay. I was just making sure, because are they different names though?
No, it's just Waterwalk.
Waterwalk? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason I
level
thought
3.
Serial was casting something else.
Yeah.
Or she might have referred to it as walk on water or something. Or said
maybe that's what it is. Okay.
But yeah, in her character, she would say that, but it's Waterwalk.
Okay, cool. So that's fine. Just wanted to make sure that I know what it's capable of while you guys are crossing the waters. So that does make travel easy, especially since you don't have to climb into them. You can just walk straight across them. So it is a 3rd level spell, though. So judging by where you're at and the approach, you're going to have to take at least 1 off.
I mean, it can be ritually casted, can't it?
Is it? Oh, wait, that's right. It can be. So never mind. Never mind. I take that back.
Ritual.
I'll shut up now.
Don't.
So,
we can't progress the story if you shut up. So,
yeah, well, okay. As you guys,
or it just lets us run wild,
right? The army,
Ooh,
right?
okay,
Tell me
maybe we
what
should do
happens. We have won. The dragon army was defeated, and I am now king. Like, wait, what?
I like that plan.
Yeah,
I take that deal.
I know. All right, so I'm going to read you
so many levels.
I'm going to read you something that you see as you approach in the morning. Because ahead of you, with Liam's guidance, you come to the area where you suspect, and this is obviously where you saw in the distance the tower, Liam. So ahead of you, a pale stone tower juts from the rust-colored landscape. Carved with the likeness of 1,000 elven warriors, the tower has relatively intact lower levels, but as it climbs towards the 80-foot height, the upper levels deteriorate. Rather than falling, the crumbling stones hang in the air, the tower's disintegration frozen unnaturally. A rusty iron double door at the tower's base hangs ajar.
Alrighty. Looks more disconcerting from close.
Big spooky place. We go place?
We go play.
We go around place.
That is where we said that we'd be meeting them, and hopefully we'll be less ominous on the inside of the horrible cursed-looking tower.
I'm sure.
Let's see if they fixed this yet. Nope. Okay.
Is this the tower that you saw with lights in it the night before?
Well, I'd say less lights in it and more light seeping through the cracks, which now appear to be not cracks, but in fact, portions of stonework that seem to be levitating up of their own will, which is moderately concerning.
So, if it was, I'll explain it. Like, I'll give it more detail. If you look at the top of the tower, okay. So this is an 80-foot tall tower. It looks. You remember the scene where they blew up the Empire State Building in Independence Day? How it explodes from the top down? Well, just imagine if you were watching that explosion and at the top of it, you freeze frame. So the top looks like it's exploded, but it hasn't continued all the way through yet. And the stones are just hanging at the edge of the explosion. So they haven't been pushed away or thrown away. They're just hanging in the air there. That's why when you look, you can kind of see through the rocks.
Just look towards Boris. Are you familiar with this kind of bullshittery?
That's a good question. What do I roll for familiarity with this
bullshittery? Roll arcane, I guess. So the best you could think of is like a time stop spell. Like only something cast by really powerful wizards that they can freeze time.
They clearly just weren't fast enough before whatever exploded, but stopped the building from exploding.
Well, I suppose I'll look around for any evidence of our elven archaeological friend and see if he has made it here before us.
Okay.
Or been in the past.
I put you all on a map.
Hello, map.
Hello, map.
We see that.
That's a map.
It's a map. It's a map. So, Liam, roll me, what is it for your tracking and stuff? Survival?
Yeah, survival tracking.
All right.
Yeah, that would be that.
So roll me one of those.
Sounds good.
All right. You don't, on the ground, you don't notice anything strange. Everything seems normal. But you have an odd sensation. It could be that as you look up the stone tower, the rocks above you look like they might fall on your head. But there's also like a strange magical emanation that's causing your skin to crawl.
Yeah.
Is it just?
Go ahead.
Who's gonna? Is it like a proximity thing? Like, kind of like the hairs were standing on the back of my neck the closer I got to the tower.
Yes.
All right.
And Guy would like to use divine sense if he can.
Is that the one that lets you see like celestials or stuff like that?
No. It's if the presence of strong evil registers in your senses, like a noxious odor or powerful, but yeah, it's within 60 feet of a. Yeah, you're right. It is celestial fiend or undead, or of any being whose presence you can sense. That kind of thing. Vampire.
Give me 1 cent. One sense. Give me 1 cent.
Okay.
So I could check your I could check your senses.
Yeah.
As long as they're not in full cover, right?
That's the caveat on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not used this, and
So I'm gonna say that you get a sense, okay, of undead.
Okay. Well, he's actually just seeing this tower with half of it blown up, but the pieces not, they're still hovering. That
Mhm.
that's what he's kind of sensing. Is this an evil, whatever this is causing this tower to hang in
Well,
the air like this? Is that
it would give you whether they exist. So it will give you like a type of creature or
okay?
being. It won't tell you
That'll,
whether they're
I'll
evil
take it.
or bad. But you do
Yeah, I'll
sense
take it.
there's undead or in the vicinity. And
Yeah, you
you're
just
having
won't
a
know where they
problem,
are.
right? You're having a problem locking in on them because you're pretty sure they're in the tower, but you can't tell where.
All right, he's going to pass that on to Liam. I feel the sense of undead in this place.
Oh. Well, that makes the tower far less ominous. I was worried about it before.
Boris is too enthralled. They're talking about evil, and I'm just like, trying to
You,
still working
sir,
on the magic of what paused it.
yeah, you, sir, can just feel the magic emanating. Like you don't know,
Please.
you don't even need to do a check. You're a wizard. You understand magic. You pull it out of the air and shape it, and you could just feel the magic. Again, something like a time spell is high level wizardry, and you
And
can
the fact that it's
just
still going.
right, and you could just feel that ancient magic hanging in the air above you.
I take a
Like
deep breath of old ancient magic. Just take it all in.
you detect the celestial demon fae vampire. Yes, I like it. I'm gonna have to make one of those.
Alfie will nervously go to the party and be like, are we sure we want to go into these? These kind of seems like stuff maybe we shouldn't fuck with, you know?
Wholeheartedly agree with you, Alfie.
Oh, I'm
Like,
also gonna.
I'm all for adventures, but like, shit, dog, I'm not good magic, so fuck, you know?
I was just gonna say. I'm also gonna say that Rowan has acquired a bow at one point. So
Good job, Rowan.
he has a longbow that he acquired from the elves.
That is good. That is good. I almost forgot that we took him with us further.
Yeah, he's standing behind you.
The building shouldn't collapse unless you're casting. I mean, somehow get lucky with something that stops the current magic that's holding it in place.
All right, well, don't try that then. All right. Looking at you, Boris.
I don't think I could undo this. Again, I'd have to be very, very lucky probably if I wanted to.
All righty. Well, with that in mind, and in regards to your comment, Alfie, sort of looks around the mismatched people around me, and then sort of settles on Guy. You ever slain something that was not meant to be walking upon the earth any longer than it is, Guy?
Yes, yes. Quite satisfying, I must admit.
But no. But as far as Elfie is concerned, I imagine that hitting it really hard with a moderately magical stick would probably do a good job, yeah?
Yes. Some require burning afterwards. It just depends.
Oh, well, we know, at least we know someone who's good with burning, right?
Yeah.
No.
So, see, Alfie will be fine. Just, hit him with that nice sword here. Or whatever you prefer, but sword might work against things
You
that don't
want
like it.
me to hit them?
If it's some sort of zombie or adjuration, you have a magical sword, and that would probably do
All right,
wonders.
hold on. Let me go into my backpack.
This mouse tool will be used later.
Yep, I just had to make sure, I had it. We're good. Let's go.
What were you looking for?
Just making sure I had the longsword +1 equipped.
Oh, okay.
Because you can use that, I can't really. And I do not have another magic thing if that is what we're fighting.
I believe all
so-
the magical weapons are on Alfie, though.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
And that's a strength weapon. So
Yeah.
that's all her.
Only.
With that in mind.
This door should be open, though. Okay, there we go.
Oh, it's slightly ajar.
Yeah, it was slightly ajar, so it should be open, so I'm opening it.
That's fair.
Is it a jar or is it a door? What are we talking about here?
Ooh. I never thought I was going to have to give Loco one, but I'm going to.
I'm going.
You got
I'm
it?
ahead of
Okay,
you.
thank you.
I'm going to...
Mhm.
While Alfie rummages through their sack and makes sure everything there and everyone else is sort of getting ready, I'm just going to give it a quick once around to make sure that there's not something around the back that we didn't see as we approached that we need to know about.
All right.
Like, I don't know, a nice door, an
I'm
important
gonna-
army, something.
So obviously you're on one of those maps that has all the levels on it. So as you go around the back, you're gonna see the other levels. But no, you can go around. I'll let you move around. It's just that you're gonna see these big round circles, so ignore them.
It's not more towers. It's
Yeah, it's
more
not. Yeah,
floors.
it's not a. It's, yeah, it's more floors. All right, so it should block out all light and all that stuff. So, I do now. You're checking the ground and stuff, so I want you to roll me a perception check, or you could use survival because you're checking for track. So either one.
I think they're the same, except I have a better passive in one, but I think so. I don't know if there's a difference. There we go. We'll just roll this one.
All right. So you're walking around the base of the tower, and you don't see like much of any signs or anything. And at one point, you kind of like stop and look up, and you notice like a clawed mark in the tower, about 25 feet up.
Not a claw sticking out of the tower, but like a claw struck the tower.
With that roll, I'm gonna say that it looks like that a claw was scratched into the tower side.
Yeah.
And upon further investigation, it looks like there are several claw marks working their way down the tower.
Claw marks, right?
Yes, claw marks. You would say
It's like
about
little kitties.
that big.
Mhm.
Like if you put it, if you had to circle it, it'd probably be, 10 inches, 12 inches.
Ain't something.
Big
Yeah.
kitty cat.
Big
Right,
kitty
well, with that, I will go finish my circle around to the rest of the group. It looks like something with very long
For a
talons
mere
tried to
15 cents.
claw the
You
tower
too
open from the
could give the
outside.
gift of silence to this server.
That's do we want to go in it?
I guess so. I don't know how I feel about the place with a lot of magic, since I don't really know much about it. But I mean, I guess if this is where we have to go, this is where we have to go.
Have you seen any sign of the elf?
Oh,
No.
Elfman! Elfman, are you here, Elfman?
Just
Alfie.
silent response.
Fine,
Everyone's
if we're
just-
going to come
I'm just
into combat
looking
with
at you,
something, At
Alfie.
least now, we know we're on our own for it.
I point at the ajar door and go, well, if anything didn't know we were here, they know now, Alfie.
Exactly, let's go.
I will slowly approach the door and read the inscription. Stephen King's Dark Tower. Strange. All right. And head in.
R.L. Stein's Tower of Terrors.
Yeah.
All right.
We're now in Goosebumps,
There we
guys.
go.
No.
Goosebumps. Okay. So
Or else
inside
fine,
this
fine.
room, the round chamber is illuminated by white flame, flickering in magical sconces on the wall. In the room's center stands a gleaming obsidian statue of a solemn elf warrior. Around the statue's pedestal, hundreds of silver coins lie scattered in the dust. Beyond, the staircase ascends, curving along the tower's north wall.
As soon as I clock the silver coins, I just look over to Alfie. Remember what you said about not knowing about magical things?
Oh,
Maybe not
the
touch them as
shiny-
well.
Oh, okay. I'll keep both of my hands like on my sword in front of me.
Okay.
There. Bro, don't touch the shiny coins. They're not ours.
Got it.
Sort of give a circle around this giant elven warrior, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Want to get a little bit closer and just look around it. See if the statue looks like it's been disturbed in any way recently, or if there's any, I don't know, coin slots for offerings.
So the statue doesn't look like it's been disturbed in any way. I don't know why the token's locked, so hold on. I'm gonna take that off.
You don't trust us, that's why.
No, I think it's because I put you on a new map.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna unlock them. Just don't go crazy. Like, don't start running all over the place like that. But they don't need to be locked. Just
Zoomies. That's what you're doing.
Zoomies. Okay, so Liam, you said you're going in and looking for like slots on this statue. There are no slots. There is a pedestal at its base. The coins are pretty much everywhere, but you can tell they are like centered at the pedestal.
Do we have any silver, Liam?
Yeah.
I think maybe we should leave one here. Maybe that's what they were doing. You know, like a good luck, like the wishing wells.
Yeah, I was starting to get the same impression. That yeah, there's a reason why there's so many on the floor here.
Do any of them look like older than others, as far as like dust covered as
like if any of them are new?
Yeah, newer than not by date, but just from dust and
right. Have any of them been sitting here longer?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you to roll me like an investigation check because
Mm.
you know what you're looking for, but it's can you deduce it from just looking?
Investigation. Okay.
That's a good roll. So as far as you can tell, there are different layers of dust, but nothing seems like it's brand new. Like everything is covered with what you pretty much feel is about the same level of dust.
So when they throw one of their coins down, it looks
it'll actually it'll actually like clear a spot because it'll push the dust away a little bit, and then
Okay.
So it will definitely stand out.
These offerings have not been given in some time.
I suppose that makes sense. I'll hand a coin to Alfie and just sort of look around. Anybody else need a coin?
Yeah.
No.
Sure. I don't suppose it would hurt.
I'll toss a coin to everyone, and then place mine on the pedestal gingerly. Sort of stepping away from.
Toss a coin to your wizard.
Yeah, as Guy sees what Liam does, he walks up and does the same thing. He's not going to toss one.
Okay. So
do a tiny little prayer before I toss mine, and just be like, "Hello, knights, wizards, dead people, ghosts, any undead things that may harm us. Please don't harm us. Kay, love you. Bye." And I kiss the coin and I'll put it down.
Okay. So The three of you place your coins. Boris or Remy.
I'll place it because everyone's else placing it. But
Uh,
if I heard her call the giant armored thing a wizard, I'll just look up and be like,
it's not a wizard.
Not a wizard.
All right, Remy.
Remy is also going to deposit her coin
Okay.
and just ask for blessings from Miss Cow and this guardian.
All right. So you guys all place your coins. Nothing changes in the room, but you feel like a warmth.
It's a coin operated oven, guys. We are screwed.
What? That's what you got out of that. Okay, great.
All right. I'm going to step further away from the creepy statue with the creepy offerings and just sort of begin peering up the stairs and see what is in hell for us as we ascend.
Well, that's just weird. Nothing. I just gotta move you guys
That
to
you
the
don't
next.
have your little buddy friend Rowan.
I don't have my what?
Rowan.
Yeah, Roan's with us, right?
Yeah, he's outside. I
Okay.
didn't move him in. He'll put a
Oh,
coin
he's
too and
outside.
walk in behind you guys. I should give one of you control. I just realized that some of the walls aren't showing on the thing, and I'm like, why is that happening? But anyway, all right. So Liam, you will go up to here. I'm just gonna move you to the next level. Who's behind you, Alfie? Hold on, Alfie. I'm grabbing you. I'm just gonna move everybody up on the stairs in the order that they went behind Liam. Try not to put you in walls.
Bye-bye.
Okay, you all should be able to see now.
Nope.
Scroll up. You have to just zoom out.
Yeah, you are. If you move up on the map, you're up. So just
Oh.
move the map upward, or
Gotcha.
well, actually move it downward so it goes up.
I'll take a couple steps up and peer over the stairs before just sort of like asking everybody to slow down a bit gingerly.
Okay, so heaps of rubble have fallen from the chamber's partially collapsed ceiling. The room holds two stone crypts. While the walls are sculpted with empty burial niches, a door stands to the southwest. Sconces in the wall shed light tinged with a faint green color.
That's not concerning at all. It looks like a disturbed crypt. The sarcophagi appear to be in one piece. Sort of my back against the wall, just sort of edge around a bit. Let everyone kind of come off the stairs.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when we were at the last time we were in, and we got into the crypt, and then that spear guy and that undead knight tried to kill me, and then he possessed my body, and then I almost died. You guys remember
Is that when you jumped out of a cliff?
Yep.
Side. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So at this point, I would like all of you to roll initiative.
God damn it.
There it is.
That would explain why all of a sudden.
I'm also moving
My
you
turn.
into.
Locked?
I'm
Yeah.
moving you into squares.
God damn, Leon. Shit. Ooh,
All right.
Lord. Ooh.
So we're gonna start with Liam because You guys are basically walking across, and as you're walking, the sounds of crunching dirt and debris under your feet as you move quietly along the walls, trying to avoid the center of the room. In the center of the room, you hear like a stone fall. And as you look to trace the sound, you see these two sarcophagi, and one of the lids of the sarcophagi is actually, you can see a hand come up and pull it off to the side as it tumbles to the ground. Out of the sarcophagi, both you see two creatures, basically black, shadowy, green eyes creatures, just sit up and look in your group's direction. That's where we're going to start.
I will, to that I just say, I don't think it was looters that might have moved the gravestones. And I will just sort of gingerly reach behind me to Alfie, who's been iron fist gripping her longsword, and I'll just sort of point it towards the shadowy figures.
I didn't even think about the fact that she...
Are you sure you don't want a diplomacy first?
Diplomacy, oh my god. That's in character.
It was. and I love it.
I'll say, most of the ghosts that we have fought have not asked many questions. And I am going to...
I'm going to hate life now.
I'm going... Yeah, I'm going to pull out my daggers instead of my bow, because so far I have found myself borderline ineffective against ghosts, and so I am going to move over here to stand in front of Boris. Let Alfie's shiny sword hopefully help us, and I will take for my action one of these actions. Yes, I'm just going to take a dodge action and try to stand between Boris and them.
Okay.
Not fancy my chances. And that will be my turn.
All right. Boris, when he passes his turn, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to... I'm going to cast Firebolt at this Wraith. Because again, the last time we saw undead things, they tried to kill us, so... Going to give that a shot.
That is a hit. By the way, this is what you're shooting at. So you watch as your firebolt kind of rips through the smoky silhouette of its body.
Oh, it's not solid. That's nice. Oh, I like that less.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very spooky.
So pretty. Okay.
That will be my turn. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I get to go. All right. So the one you just shot at, again, you watch as its body like reforms to the hole you blew into it, and then it doesn't stand up and step out of the sarcophagi. It just moves through the sarcophagi and comes out into the area towards you. It kind of hovers over the ground as it approaches. Which one of you are the most religious feeling? Remy, but she's in the back. So
I was going to say, not me. I think I've made that fairly clear.
That's true. You have. I just got to see if I have plenty of movement. So it's going to basically do one of these things. Oh, Rona's in the way. Damn it. Damn you, Rome. I can't pop up
Where
there.
is Roan?
He's right behind you. Oh, you guys can't see him?
No.
No.
Oh.
No.
He's been following you guys around this whole time. He's really stealthy. Can you see him
There he
now?
is.
Yeah, I just made
Yes.
him visible.
Oh,
He's...
Peekaboo.
Oh, that's why. Because on the combat tracker, he's not an ally. He's just... Here. That should make him visible all the time
There
now.
you go.
Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. All right.
Yay.
Yeah, he's just
Okay.
following around behind. But because of that, I can't pop up into the space behind Remy like these things would want to. So they're just gonna swoop over towards Guy. And it literally flies in your direction, hands out, ready to attack. How many attacks do I get? I think it's just one. Melee attack, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so... Oh, Constitution save? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright, so it's gonna fly towards you, Guy, and it's gonna give you a... basically slash with its hand.
Okay.
That's a 20. That misses you, right?
Yep.
Okay. It slashes at your armor, and across your armor, you like feel it rent across your armor. You dodge away from it because you can tell that your armor did nothing to stop it. It's more like your divine aura that kept it at bay.
Okay.
All right, Alfie.
okay. When I see this happen, I will look to Liam. I still hit it? Question mark.
Very hard, preferably.
Okay, I'll do my best. Boop. I'll move up to it and I will hit it with my longsword.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. Cha. Wow, that rolled off a 20. It's a 21 though.
You didn't target it. I'm just gonna drop it. I'm just gonna drop it on it, but that should be a hit. Yeah, that's definitely you. So you swing your sword and bite into it, and as you bite into it, you feel resistance, but you watch as your sword passes through it. Roll damage.
Okay. Do I need to drag the damage onto the thing or?
No, you're
I
targeting now. You can just roll.
Once you target it, you can do it. If it's only bad when if you had a crit, because then it was it doesn't automatically apply the crit damage. All right. So you feel your bite, and as you hit it, there's like a slight shine to your sword as it cuts into it.
Ooh, okay.
It doesn't like that feeling. It immediately whips its head in your direction.
That's fine. I will do my second attack.
Okay.
And I will be like, Mishika, help me! God help me! Oh,
Okay.
I shouldn't have asked for help, apparently. Holy shit.
So hold on. So you rolled a 1. So 1s are a critical failure. Tell me exactly what happened, Alfie.
I feel like I go to hit it again like an overhand swing, but I'm not ready for longsword yet. I've been doing axes and spears this entire time. So the longsword, I just kind of fall backwards with it while I'm trying to be like, God help me, and then I just go backwards.
Okay.
No,
So you
no.
over-adjust
Now I'm kind of stuck.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright. So second attack does miss. Go ahead and pass your turn. But yeah, you kind of lift it over you and over adjust, so you're a little bit out of position for any follow-ups. Guy.
Just on my butt on the ground, oh damn it.
Yes.
It's your turn, sir.
Yes. I am looking through the plethora of things. Okay, he realizes that this thing is obviously undead and unholy and
all those things. Yes.
Yeah, not a nice person, dead or alive. He is going to cast divine smite.
Okay.
On himself and swing his longsword at it. and say, as he does, "My oath is my life. Empower me."
All right. So you rolled a 12
Yep.
total. So that does it. Kind of shifts a little bit towards Alfie, and you actually like miss. You swing wide. But do you have a second attack?
I don't think so.
At 6th level,
Pretty sure.
Paladin.
You
I think
do.
you get one of-
Yeah,
Do
I'm
I?
pretty
At
sure
fifth
you do,
level,
sir.
you get
Oh yeah, I do. Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Now,
Okay.
because you cast a Divine Smite, it lasts until you
1
hit,
minute, I
right?
believe. Hang on.
I mean, that's the one.
That's
The
correct me if I'm wrong,
Divine
Paladins
Smite is the
roll.
regular one, which can just be done
Yeah.
as a bonus action after the fact of hitting. It doesn't.
Oh,
Is
have to
that
be
the
after the-
Divine?
confirmed.
Oh, okay. So I know
Just
there's
basic
ones that he
Divine
has
Smite
to.
is-
Yeah.
yeah.
So technically, you
didn't-
don't have to burn that spell until you actually hit, guy. So you can
Oh.
save that one.
Very good.
So
That-
I'm
that
sure
was
you
part
want to
of your
use it if
divine
you hit,
ability.
but until you
please.
actually hit with it, you don't have to tick off the spell.
Okay.
Does that make
Very
sense?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, go ahead.
I have these things spread everywhere. I can't hardly see any of them.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't want you
I
to
saw
burn
your
a spell if
screen
you don't
and
use it.
It's a nightmare.
Oh, that's just as
Oh,
good.
no.
Okay, so
My
that's
goodness.
1 point less. So
Yeah,
that's not.
I didn't figure that
that's-
hit.
Yeah,
So that's
but yeah,
he's gonna look at his sword like what is going on?
pointy end goes in that guy. All right. So, you passed your turn. So, Remy, you're up. So you see all this things going on, Remy. You see this thing fly like right over to Guy and just start like tearing into him. Alfie comes running up behind him, gives him a couple of slashes, and its focus is shifted a little bit to Alfie, who has over-adjusted and is kind of sitting on her rump right now.
Okay, so Remy is going to cast.
Did you just freeze? Oh, okay, no, you moved.
Oh, I hope not.
It's what you just locked up because you're like, Remy's going to cast.
So,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, cast
Oh.
turn undead.
Oh, it's me that's locking up. Why is one of my machines just acting weird? Hold on.
Because they like that weird. Too bad this sucker is not. Let me see.
Hold on, I'm
That's
freezing.
too far
up.
away. God damn.
Lady M's mic is being glitchy on my end.
And
as
everybody's in my way.
Why is OBS all of a sudden wigging out right now? Can you all hear me?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay,
it
good.
likes to wig out.
All right.
Yeah.
It's capping out, but and you were sounding robotic. So Alfie, you were just given Halfling's Luck by Gene in the chat, or as I like to call him, Bob.
Think Bob.
I love Alfie.
Going to. I'll put that on.
Well, I'm sorry. What are you doing, Remy?
I'm putting Halfling's Luck on her.
No. Focus on what you're doing. We can go back to the Halfling's
So
Luck.
she has it in her list.
I know, but
Yes, I already said I was going to do Turn Undead.
oh, okay. So you're gonna turn undead. I believe they get a save on your turn. So you're gonna use one of your.
Yes.
I forgot what they're called.
One of my little.
Okay.
Channel-
The one at the far end of the room doesn't really. It's not really gonna
So
see
I-
you.
No, he's too far, which is. I think the only thing I can do. Because if I pull up a spiritual weapon one, I don't know if that's going to work.
Spiritual.
I can still do that. Ooh.
Wait, are you turning undead
Okay,
or
we're gonna have a
no?
little fun. Wait, he's in front of me. Right? Dead.
Like you're
also, I'm trying to.
You're robotic.
So let
yeah,
me.
you're cutting in and out, Lady M. So I don't know exactly what you're saying, and it's like, oh, he's in front. Okay, I'm gonna have fun. I'm not sure what you're doing right now. All I knew for sure is that you were casting Turn Undead. And now I can't hear you at all.
Yes. Give
Nope.
Nope.
You're
me 1
you're
second.
really bad. Oh, she left. All right.
How about that? Can you still hear me?
I can hear
you hear
you
me?
now.
So far,
Yes. Yes, so far.
Okay. For really quick, this second, I'm
Hmm.
going to cast Undead. I know the other one's too far.
Okay.
I'm planning, but I can't really move or do anything much, and each square is still 5 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. And spiritual weapon is a bonus action, so I'm going to cast Undead and then try to get a spiritual weapon somewhere in here, but we're also clustered. It's interesting. Oh, so I'm going to do this. Oh, Alfie's in there. How do I have Alfie?
Well,
Because you
Alfie will succeed on Turn Undead by just default, but you must have healed her at one point.
Okay.
It will also save though.
I don't like you. Not you, I mean the wraith thingy.
That's fine. I'm the wraith right now.
If only you could see the look on my face. I know my
I
chat.
can't because your camera is not on. Now, you said you
I
wanted
know.
to cast the bonus action spiritual weapon.
Yes.
So the only problem with spiritual weapon is there's not a lot of room where you can drop it that you can see,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to see where you're casting it. So you can put it in your
Well,
line of sight, but there's nowhere near it that you can put it.
okay, so I wouldn't either be able to put it like behind Alfie or kind of like. Here, I'll show you. Where's my ping? Did they change the image of the ping again?
No,
No.
we were just using it earlier.
Oh, there it is. Here?
Yeah, you can put it there. You just can't put it on the wraith because
No, I'm not
there's
gonna
stuff
put it
in
on
the
the
way.
wraith. Okay, so I can place it like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then let me get back to my freaking thing. Mm, mm, mm. Hold on. Stupid ping. There it is.